Whether or not Marvel's WandaVision leads to the inclusion of the mutants in the MCU remains to be seen. I assume, like everybody else, we're going to have to wait till the final episode and then inevitably Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness to see the results of everything happening here. But that doesn't mean Marvel isn't going to tease us, because WandaVision has the inclusion of a known associate of Wolverine. So I know not many people like to talk about Wolverine Origins. Trust me, I'm not one of those. It's one of my favorite X-Men movies because it's so goddamn bad I just can't hate it. And when it comes to things in that film that I would like to keep, I can't think of much, besides maybe Gambit. Either way though, let's talk about Will.I.Am. Let's talk about his character, Ray Johnson, aka John Wraith, who was recently name dropped in WandaVision. See, there was set up there for talking about X-Men Origins Wolverine. It's not just, crazy Uncle Armin forgot to take his pills again, he's talking about Origins. No, I had set up. So here's the big deal. This is a known associate of Wolverine. He's also somebody that's worked with multiple different characters in Marvel history, specifically William Stryker and Team X, who are all associated with Silver Fox, Wolverine, and Sabretooth. Now, since there's obviously this mention of him, of John Wraith here, and him being known by Sword, quite clearly they had a run-in with him and they have a file on him. Now, what does this ultimately mean for down the road, and does this connect to anything? You know, it's too early to say right now, I would say, but quite clearly the mention of this obviously ties some things together for what the future holds. Whether it's going to be revealed that he's a secret ops operative that's been working with Sword, or he's already part of the Weapon X project, or I should just say Weapon Plus project, because that's what Captain America's super soldier serum gets rebranded as, and obviously that leads to Wolverine and everything. So maybe this is somehow just trying to set up elements that are going to pay off down the road, or there's just a possibility that this is a clever Easter egg for people like us to talk about and get excited about, because it's a mention of a mutant, and he's quite clearly already something that's being mentioned in the MCU. Now, they could always change things. Maybe he won't be a mutant. That kind of seems like a waste, but hey, who knows? This is Marvel. They're doing things differently, as we can tell. Like, maybe we're gonna find out that this dude is already a member of a team. Maybe the Thunderbolts would make sense, and we see that Thunderbolt has already recruited a mutant, and it's him, somebody who's proficient with weapons, a sort of hitman, and also has teleportation powers. That's a pretty good power to have, if you ask me, you know, especially if you're going to be working for the government. Teleportation is something you would want your hands on. Maybe some people will argue probably not, but hey, you know, I could find that beneficial. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this, because it's pretty interesting that this obscure character gets a name drop before others. But I guess if you want to slowly build in the MCU and drop Easter eggs, this is probably the best way to go. Did I say build in the MCU? I meant build out the MCU. Oh god, it's 7 a.m. Cut me some